Hello and welcome to What Map, the map review show for Cities Skylines. There are tens of thousands of maps in the workshop now, and so finding the right one for your next build is a huge task. So each day, Monday to Saturday, we'll review one, using our 5-star rating for aesthetics, detail and gameplay potential, awarding only the very best the coveted seal of approval. So join me, fellow Skylines explorers, as we venture to today's new land. Who am I? I'm BonBonB, and you are very, very welcome.
Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to Monday's What Map. I hope you had a really good weekend, and let's crack on with a full week of map reviews, shall we? Today's map's been performing really well in the workshop in the last week or so. It's Titansea by Sir Moc, and it's very different from what we're usually seeing on the workshop, so something to look forward to. Now, it's very vanilla. It's got a tropical vanilla theme, no custom theme at all, no suggested LUT. Here's the Steam workshop page, and if we roll down, there's really nothing to do, just a bit of background information. I do wonder if Sir Moc is actually Welsh. Why do you say that, BonBon? Well, look, there's an huge amount of different waterfalls, an huge amount. So that's my Welsh accent. Ha! That's the best you're getting. Custom theme problems, despite there being no custom theme. Don't know why, but it's vanilla, so I'm not worried. I'm sure that this is how it should have been. The roads are a bit janky. There's another janky bit on the end here, and another janky bit about here, and another janky bit about here. But other than that, they are, I hate to say noobish. I don't want to put Sir Moc down because they've had a really good attempt at doing something a bit different, and for that they should be applauded. But the roads are very newbie-ish, I'm afraid. The rail, which we normally do second, but as they run parallel with the roads, we'll just have a look at that. The rail on this little particular section isn't too bad, actually. A bit janky there, and you have to suspend a bit of disbelief, but the whole map is fantasy-esque, so the whole map is to suspend disbelief. This bit, okay, so it's out in the fog, so it's not really seen, but yeah, only just made it across the water. And then we've got a low bridge running across between the two waterfalls, and it's a little bit better, this bridge, apart from the beginning and ends where it's a little bit rubber-esque, and then janky again. What else have we got? Then we're onto this middle section here, and like I say, it's just like a little bit of a rubber band laid down, isn't it? Now see where that ends there though. What are you going to do on that section? You've got the roads leading right the way in. By the time you do an intersection to break up the highway, you're going to have no room to build. Now if you extend it somehow across to this bit, there's a little bit of room to build on here. And then if you were to extend it a bit further across to here, and then this final island, we've got some ramps. Brilliant. Except what you're going to build on the top, no room up there, and that first ramp is a bit too steep. But then if you bridge across to here, you've got zigzags again, so you can get up onto the build plane of the main playable island section. So yeah, not much good, that highway connection. This highway connection, the roads are quite wide apart. Yeah, very low as well. But yes, they're quite wide apart. And they do remind me of something at the end here as well. Have a look at that. See it now from the side though. Shoehorns. Yeah? Do you see? Shoehorns. I think so anyway. And then we've got a little bit of a lumpy bumpy bit there as well. Plenty of water movement, you probably noticed. The rail, well, the rail doesn't, well, almost just makes it to land. Only just. And then goes off towards the fog. It's asset review time. Let's have a good one today, shall we? It's the Oasis pool by King Leno. Yes, King Leno has been at it again. Now, this front right section there, see that sort of like dirty bit that's not quite the asset? I'm getting that a lot, and I've moved it about onto different bits of road, deleted road, rebuilt road. I don't know what's causing that. If you know what's causing this front right section to be like that, If you can just stick it in the comments down below, that'd be very helpful. I might be able to do something about it. But anyway, yes, the Oasis pool is King Leno at their best. Their asset making superbness. It's a very lovely piece of work. So there you go. The Oasis pool by King Leno. A beautiful asset to start a Monday. And back to Titansea by Sir Moc. Here's your shipping route. Well, it's fine, except for where are you going to put your docks down here? Right, where? The only bit is here, which is fortunately where you've got that the highway dead ending. So you put your docks down there. Then what are you going to do with it? I don't know. Anyway, we've got a shipping route at the top as well. This is probably a bit more convenient for putting docks down, etc. It comes through these bridges. I think we can predict that there will be shipping clipping through this bridge, more shipping clipping probably, and then around and off towards the fog that way. Okay, let's have a look. Shipping clipping, are we right? Only just a little bit. Okay, I'll tell you what, let's just make sure that we're right about this. We know we're right. I don't even know why we're checking this. Why are we checking this? Well, the shipping we already know goes through it. Let's speed it up. Here it goes. Crunch. Yes, that's a point off. That's a big point off. There's only 2 bridges on the map of note, and crunch. Right, we've got these pimples, the water pimples. They are putting out an awful lot of water, and normally I hate these, okay, when I see these. It's supposed to be hidden water sources. However, it's a fantasy map, and they are consistent, and because of that, see, for forcing the water all the way down, and even there's water movement down at the bottom here, which the amount of water that's coming off of those waterfalls and down flow, that is to be expected. There's going to be water flow down here as well. But yeah, those water pimples at the top, normally I wouldn't like them, but let's come back and have a look. Yeah, normally I wouldn't accept these, but it's a fantasy map, and why not? Why not? I can suspend disbelief just for this one occasion, because like I say, they are fair, they're consistent, so okay, we'll allow that. What we got here is more water flow, and once again, normally water flow coming out of a location like this I wouldn't accept. Fantasy map, absolutely fine. My overall instinct though is, and I'm always using Icania as a base for fantasy maps. This is very much what I would expect Icania's first ever fantasy map to have looked like if they were only allowed to use vanilla. And yeah, that's pretty much what I'd expect. It's definitely a work in progress and skills in progress, I'd say. Here, this amount of water coming out the top here, if this is a realistic map, don't like it. This is fine. Okay, I'll let that go. Right, what else can we look at while we're flirting about? Yeah, we've got water coming out the top of there, and water coming out of the top of here. Oh look, and we've got like castles detailing here. Once again, absolutely senseless, but because of the style of the map, absolutely fine. Nice attempt at doing something a bit different. Not saying it's great, but I'm saying it's a nice attempt, which is marking up from the 0 rather than down from the 5. Okay, right, while we're flirting about, oh, we're having a look at down here, just checking to see if we've missed anything obvious. Nothing going on there. And oh, hang on a minute, wasn't there somewhere? Oh yeah, over here, the essential lighthouses. Oh look, we've got a ship wrecked here, quite high up the beach. There's an essential lighthouse around here somewhere. Interesting island. Ah, here it is. Right, okay, don't like it. Reason, can't get into it. I'll allow the fact that it's so close to the bridge, because the bridge could have been built more recently. This jetty, once again, you can't really get into it. It's a little bit too high up. So I'd mark that down as well. Not very good detailing there, I'm afraid. Right, aesthetically, okay, I'm going to mark this up to a 3. I know it's not actually a very attractive looking map, but a lot of effort has been made to do something different, and the overall design, if flawed, is quite nice. So I'm giving that 3. Detailing, it's below par, I'm afraid. It's only 2 stars at best, and I think I'm being quite generous there. Gameplay potential, it's very difficult. I think this is one of these maps that you might only play once and then decide never to play again. Yeah, 2 stars I think for gameplay potential. Very difficult to call on that one. Titansea by Sir Moc, and that's today's map. High performing last week, so there we are. Well, thanks for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing. Don't forget to come across and have a little chat on Patreon and say hi. And we'll see you again tomorrow for another map in the What Map series. Just have a great day. That's all I really want to say today.